Alright, so our next section that we're going on is looking at the angles of a polygon, which is our section 4 in this. So we're going to be looking at the angles of a polygon and how we can find the missing one and what the total sum should be. So when we're dealing with the inside of any type of polygon, so any figure, so let's say we deal with a triangle and a square. Okay, so if you have those, the sum of a triangle, which we've already discussed, is 180 degrees. 180 degrees. So the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. Now, if we look at a four-sided figure, some sort of quadrilateral, we can create two triangles within it. If we have two triangles within it, that means that the sum would be 180 plus 180, which would put us at 360. If I had some sort of pentagon, okay, how many triangles can be formed? 1, 2, 3. So if each one of these is 180, that means that it would be 180 times 3 would be the grand total. Okay, and so to do this, what ends up happening is that we take the number of sides. In the triangle there's 3, in the quadrilateral there's 4, and in the pentagon there's 5. You subtract them by 2 and multiply it by 180, and that gets you the sum of the interior angles. And that's true for every type. That's true for all regular polygons. Okay. So if we look at this, let's take a second and using a calculator find the sum of the interior angles of the following: a 70-gon, a 57-gon, and an octagon. Okay, so with the first one, okay, you would end up going 70 minus 2 and multiplying that by 180. And that's going to get you your answer of 12,240 degrees, and that would be the sum of those angles. For the 57-gon, you'd go 57 minus 2 times 180, and that's going to get you your answer of 9,900 degrees. And for the last one, we have an octagon, which, think of an octopus, has 8. So 8 minus 2 times 180. And that gets us our answer of 1080. Okay, so that's the sum. Oh, let's put a little degree sign. That's the sum of the interior angles. So if you add up all the angles on the inside, they should equal those numbers. Okay. Okay. Now, exterior angles. So in any type of polygon, okay, you have interior angles, which are the ones on the inside, which are right here, and then you also have your exterior angles. So my exterior angles, I'm going to have all go this direction. Okay, and so all of these are my exterior angles. This angle, this angle, this angle, and that angle. So the green ones on this are your exterior. Now the sum of all the exterior angles for all polygons has to be 360 degrees. It's not going to be anything different than that. So the sum of it has to be 360. If I drew a pentagon and I did the same thing and I wanted to find the exterior angles, the sum of the exterior angles has to be 360 degrees. It can't be anything else. So it's always 360. Exterior is always 360. Interior is the one that changes. So make sure you know the difference between exterior and interior. Okay. So let's say we have a pentagon and we know 4 of the 5 exterior sides. So 4 of the 5 exterior sides are the measure of 53, 26, 84, and 103. Now if we want to find the angle of the fifth, what should it be? So with this one, again, the total should be 360. So if we go 53 plus 26 plus 84 plus 103 plus x, that has to equal 360 degrees. And so we'd go through and we'd end up solving for our answer. So 53 plus 26 plus 84 plus 103 gets us 266. So it'd be 266 plus x equals 360. And now we want to solve for x, so we subtract 266 on both sides. And when we subtract it by 266, so 360 minus 266 gets us 93. And 94 is that fifth exterior angle. Now, if the exterior of an angle is 94, that means that the interior must be 86. Okay? Because the interior plus the exterior, so the interior angle plus the exterior, okay, must be 180 degrees. So if you take an interior and exterior and add them together, they have to be 180 degrees. So like those two, those are called a linear pair, which is mentioned previously. All right, so there's your homework from this section. Make sure you complete it, and